Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience, start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found that while their new electric scooter is an impressive machine, the initial setup process presented a few challenges. The instructions were a bit vague, particularly on the basic step of how to power the vehicle on, and assembling the handlebars required more force than our reviewer was initially comfortable applying. They were hesitant to break something, but soon discovered that the scooter's build is surprisingly rugged and can handle it. Another minor drawback noted was the limited footroom on the deck, which could be a tight fit even for individuals with smaller feet. Despite these initial hiccups, the client's overall experience has been overwhelmingly positive. Once up and running, this scooter proved to be a high-quality and powerful ride. It comes with 3 different speed settings, and our reviewer found the middle setting to be perfect for their daily city travels, noting that the top speed was almost too fast for their usual routes. The vehicle handles inclines with ease, showing strong performance even if it consumes a bit more battery on steeper hills, which is to be expected. Speaking of the battery, its range is excellent. The user has yet to drain it more than halfway while riding all over town. The thoughtful extras and practical features have also been a highlight. The scooter arrived with its own pump, a spare inner tube, and a handy bag for tools. The digital meter is bright and easy to read, and the blinkers are simple to operate. The client found the attached basket to be a particularly useful bonus, effectively turning the scooter into a personal shopping cart for running errands. Furthermore, the battery is located in an easily accessible spot, making it simple to swap out for a spare one on longer journeys. The reviewer is very pleased with its performance so far and looks forward to seeing how it holds up over time.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer enthusiastically describes this electric scooter as the finest he's ever owned, highlighting a significant upgrade from his previous experiences. Coming from a history of 3 different stand-up models, our reviewer, who is over 6 feet tall and around 200 pounds, was specifically looking for a model that offered a seated option for more comfortable travel. He found exactly that, praising the comfortable seat and the flexibility to ride either sitting down or standing up. Performance and build quality seem to be major strong points. This client notes the impressively long battery life and the overall durability of the personal vehicle, mentioning that it has successfully withstood all the tests he has put it through. The range is so substantial that he rarely finds a need to transport it in another vehicle. He can simply ride it directly to his destinations, which speaks to its practical, everyday utility. While the overall design receives high marks, he does point out one specific area for improvement, particularly for larger riders. The deck doesn't offer quite enough space for his size 12 feet to rest comfortably. However, rather than seeing this as a deal breaker, this user has come up with a creative solution. He plans to have an old handlebar professionally welded onto the frame to serve as custom foot pegs. This clever modification should provide just enough clearance to prevent his feet from scraping the pavement during sharp turns, solving the only real complaint he has with an otherwise excellent machine.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer recently acquired one of these electric scooters and has expressed overall high satisfaction with the purchase. Right off the bat, the performance aspect of this 2-wheeled vehicle is noteworthy. Our reviewer found that it offered excellent acceleration, especially when operating in its mid to higher gear settings. The power delivery feels robust, making for an enjoyable and responsive ride. Moreover, the battery life has proven more than adequate for daily use, comfortably lasting a couple of days for a regular 5-mile round-trip commute, which is a significant convenience for anyone relying on it for their daily travels. Upon arrival, this electric vehicle was generally well packed and appeared solid, giving a good first impression of its construction. However, the journey wasn't entirely without a hitch. Our reviewer noted some minor cosmetic damage to one of the rubber handles, likely due to excessive compression during transit, and discovered a wire for one of the internal controllers had been severed. These small issues, while frustrating, were promptly addressed by the seller. After contacting them, they efficiently dispatched a replacement controller and even a new headlamp. The The communication process with the seller was described as a bit slow, with responses typically arriving once daily in the early hours, but it was predictable, allowing the client to anticipate when replies would come. Once all the replacement parts were installed, this client confirmed that the scooter was fully operational and handled exceptionally well, living up to its potential. A delightful surprise, not even mentioned in the product description, was the inclusion of built-in features such as a siren and turn signals, in addition to the standard headlamp and brake light. These unexpected additions significantly enhance both the safety and utility of this scooter, making an already satisfying purchase even better. Our reviewer is clearly pleased with this robust and...
That's it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.